I want to talk about my experience being new to stained glass. You know, this was my first thing I ever made, and I was really super into um, making these eyes, you know, drilling holes in the glass. I was like, this is brand new. I made this up myself, and it was a good experience. The back's a little rough. This was my first design I made from scratch with no reference or anything. I just thought, my girlfriend might like a bear that is also a burger, and she does. But a few of my concerns, I've never done a border before. I never made a design before, and I will say my border is quite rough, and there's some weak points. If you can't really see, it's a little wobbly, and I think right here in particular is a problem. I don't know anything about designs. I just went head first, and it turned out pretty good. I'd say I really like it. She's really happy with it. Yeah, my one of my designs right after that is this guy, little taco lizard. He's very cute. He has some flimsy spots too. So far my experience, you know, at the beginning was really rough solder lines. My cuts weren't too bad in my opinion, but you know, you got to start somewhere, right? So I've been working really hard on making sure that my copper foiling has been attached a lot better. And when making designs, pieces like this tend to break really easy. And I don't know if that's just inexperience in making designs and making design mistakes, or if it's just inexperience in cuts. I think it might be a little bit of both, but overall, he's super cute. This one I can't really get rid of. I like it, and I can't even give this to somebody because of how much I like it. Now, this one I love. I think this is one of my best ones I've ever made still, and I've made a few things for my friends that aren't here today, but I love them. I think that the mustard on the hot dog is super awesome. Yeah, my solder lines are getting a little bit better. My designs still, these little paws, they're pretty good. There's some wide parts here that I could have done a little better at. And my border is getting a little bit better, learning how to bead that. Yeah, I think this one is super cute, and it's based off of my white cat, and it's also for my girlfriend. I think this thing is, I don't know, I would love to make 1,000 of these if I'm honest. It's just super fun. And then this is my last one that I've done. This is 2B from Near Automata. I've never made a face before, and I couldn't really find the right skin tone that I wanted. You know, there was not really any glasses that really kind of did that for me, but designing and making a face was a challenge. This is the hardest thing I've ever done for sure. My solder lines are a lot better, you know, than the previous designs I've had. There's a couple spots down here. I don't know if you can see. It's not really that. It's just quite big, and maybe, you know, maybe I could have fit another piece of glass down there instead of, you know, just filling that with solder. But I will say my patina is smooth on this one. I used a toothbrush for the first time. I didn't know that was a thing. I saw a little short from somebody. I don't remember who. And using a toothbrush to put on the patina it looks so good. This, honestly, I'm so happy with this one. I can't wait to give this to my friend. I've been keeping it. He knows about it, but I wanted to make a little video on my projects and how they're going. My beads are a lot better. Things I would really like to improve on in my own designs, making pieces that, you know, aren't impossible, and figuring that out after the fact and having to go back. But I feel like that'll come with time. Other things on this one in particular, I did have a break. You can see I still kept it. I didn't have enough glass to try to redo this piece, and so maybe getting better at doing some cuts. But I also know that breaks just happen, and it's hard to get used to that because every break for me, it costs money, you know? Like, this isn't the cheapest hobby, but I love it. And the more every time you go to the shop, you always end up buying a piece of glass that you don't need, but I will use it later. I promise I'll use it later. For my future designs, I'd like to do some more anime ones. My Jotaro or my Star Platinum one did really well. I don't have that one here. I already gave it to my friend. I'm making a piece for each one of my friends to practice. I don't feel like I'm ready to list anything in my shop because I just want to make sure things are the best quality before I try to give them to somebody I don't know. And if I give something to all of my friends, I get a lot of practice, and anything that actually happens, to the piece, they'll tell me. They'll tell me right away, oh, this broke, or oh, this was too loose and it fell off. And, maybe I can replace them. But overall, this has been a blast. I'm going to continue to do stained glass through 2024 or 2025. Ugh, time's moving so fast. But yeah, I'm excited to share all my projects. I kind of wanted to do a different video than just the shorts of me making cuts and showing the final design. I think that this is awesome. If you have any suggestions on things you think I should make, I really like doing anime things and video game things and cute cat things. I love my cats and I love my pets, so I'm always looking forward to doing something like that, maybe like a frog